attendees to attend their October 20th meeting, which will be held at 7 p.m. So that basically is very similar to, as we've talked about, to be able to go through some of the operational costs specifically and how those are breaking down, which especially as of tonight is going to be very important. So I will actually ask Mr. Rose to, if I can actually publicize it a little bit more so that some of the things that the Board of Selectmen in particular have been asking for is public input and public exposure. And this Finance Committee meeting is an open meeting, and this would be an excellent opportunity for people to attend to get some of the nuts and bolts, if you will, of what the operational expenses might be on an annual basis for the library expansion project. So hopefully that will disseminate some important information leading up to the town meeting.
What time do they start?
7 o'clock.
They're not 7:30, under 7 o'clock.
Yep, for 7 o'clock. So that was one. The other one was actually number 14. I've actually taken part in my family taken part in this particular event in the past. And this is actually the Springfield Falcons are, I guess, extending an invitation to have a Belchertown Appreciation Night to attend one of their games. And I know, I believe in the past, the rec committee and rec department has, hesitate to say has advertised this, but they've at least helped publicize this. So this is an opportunity in which Belchertown residents could receive tickets instead of the $17 normal price for $10. So a nice little price savings there. And as I said, I've partaken in some of these events in the past, and this makes your evening out. So actually, let's set that aside and see if we can run that by Robert Holland. And then next, actually, do you want to change? Yeah, you got it. Okay, then the next one I have is, once again, maybe just to kind of forward the information. We are in receipt of, I guess, what's referred to as a citizen's petition in regards to the UMass outreach bus and the change in the potential schedule. The citizens, and it's been signed here by 11 citizens, is suggesting a couple changes. So I think what we might want to do is, once again, set this aside and forward that along to our bus subcommittee, if you will.
Well, it should go right to Dave Small, who's the representative of Pioneer Valley Transportation.
That'd be perfect. So we can set that aside and forward that on to him as, you know, some ideas from obviously concerned citizens.
The next one is number 20. Keep hearing people feeling that have the new HD capability. They want to know what's happening. Charter Communications has expanded their new HD channels. There's quite a few here, but these will begin on October 20th. One of the USA network, which is channel 743, Bravo, which is HD channel 702, Disney channel, channel 753, and limited or lifetime 748, channel 748, travel channel 738. Those will all take place on October 20th. Now on the 27th, they'll expand to CNN to channel 728, the Science channel 715, CNBC to channel 723, Hallmark channel 194, Hallmark channel HG 707, and the Speed channel, which I think is automobiles, 763. Now on November 3rd, they'll expand a few more by the Sci-Fi channel will be on 720, American Movie Classics, channel 705, IFC, whatever that means, 703, WE, don't know what that is there, 750, Fuse, we'll go to 710, and then on November 10th, NHL Network, for those hockey fanatics, on 765, And more importantly, the Cartoon Network will be going HD.
Finally, a reason to
Finally,
get
that's
HD
right.
TV.
That's it, at 7:56. So, as you can see, they're expanding their channel selection. A lot of people out there who have HD weren't even aware, if they go to channel 700, they're looking at their regular channels, not understanding that they have a whole set of HD channels that they'll have to go to, so.
Mike,
Channel
I
5
didn't
is-
get all. Could you repeat something?
You're gonna be tested.
Here, read it. But if we could have, I don't know if Channel 5 could all put this,
Is Channel 5 in HD?
not yet,
Gosh, no.
but for the community getting upset with that Charter doesn't have the HD, they will have HD, so stay tuned.
You guys cover everything except the, so there's one left is 6. I think I mentioned this before. It's a grant possibility for people who have outdoor wood fire boilers that have been a cause of concern for some of their neighbors perhaps. There's a public hearing on that issue this evening in the Wisconsin Board of Health again. But there's an application available where you could get some money to get a more efficient outdoor wood boiler that meets the DEP regulations, so it would be cleaner burning outdoor wood boilers. If you have an old one that you're having difficulty with complying with the standards, then there is some money available to help you trade out your old outdoor wood boiler for a new one.
Those state funds, Jim, or the federal funds?
Let's see, it's coming from the state DOER, and the money came from, I don't know, it doesn't say the source of funds, but DOER is the one that's distributing
There
it.
is money there, it's gotta know how to get it, I guess.
Yes, and so there's paperwork in our folder, if someone wanted to know, there's, actually, well, I won't give you